This is our most exotic room at Temple Newsam, our Chinese drawing room, or blue drawing room as it's sometimes called. And it's almost entirely the creation of Isabella, Lady Hertford, who was the eldest daughter of the last Viscount, Viscountess Irwin. Its great feature is the wonderful Chinese wallpaper. And the story is that it was the gift of the Prince of Wales, the future Prince Regent and George IV, who came to have lunch at Temple Newsam with Lady Hertford in 1807. And as a gift, he left her behind this wonderful paper. Lady Hertford didn't put this up until she came to live at Temple Newsam much later, when she was an old lady in the 1820s. And clearly, having put it up in the room, she perhaps was a bit dissatisfied that there weren't enough birds in it. And so she decided to cut out from some of the most fabulous books which had ever been produced, Audubon's Birds of America, these wonderful American birds, and to paste them onto her Chinese paper. And we have some splendid examples here which you can see above the door, these wonderful Columbia jays. And over the joins and the wallpaper too, there's a belted kingfisher and Baltimore orioles, there's several of these. To continue the Oriental theme, Lady Hertford commissioned some really spectacular furniture, using, above all, lacquer, black Chinese or Japanese lacquer. And perhaps the most splendid example was this secretaire. It's actually a wonderful marriage between two much earlier pieces of furniture which have been put together to create one modern piece for her. The lower part was a cabinet, the doors open to reveal some wonderful drawers with really shiny, beautiful lacquer showing birds and landscapes. And the top part, the centre part, falls down to create a surface for writing. And then if you see the sides, there are some splendid columns which are most exquisitely decorated with scenes taken from a Japanese novel. And then on the other side of the room, there's a piano, which was made essentially to match the secretaire. And we have something else from Lady Hertford's period here too. This is this wonderful octagonal workbox, which we acquired quite recently, and which was made for her niece, Catherine Frances Muncaster, from nearby Byrom Park. And it was made in 1828, the same year that Lady Hertford put up her Chinese wallpaper. And if I open it up, you can see that this tray contains everything that a lady might need for her needlework. There are some splendid mother-of-pearl spools for the silk threads, and even a wonderful octagonal propelling pencil for marking out your canvas. And perhaps the prettiest things are these very beautiful little pin boxes, one in filigree in the form of a book. The pages open up and you put your pins inside it. And another one on the other side in the form of a mother-of-pearl cushion here for more pins. So this is just one of many things which have come back to Temple Newsam in recent years. In 1922, the house was sold to Leeds City Council, but as an empty shell. All its original contents were sold or retained by the family, and it's really been our job in the last few years to try to find these things and to try one way or another to bring them back to Temple Newsam. And the remarkable thing is that we've been really quite successful.